बता के मेरा
चला गया ना, बंद हो गया तो लगा कि खत्म हो गया। चचा हमारे क्या बताएं उनको
Is there somebody? This one?
नहीं लगा उनका है, उनको डाइपी है उनका। इसके बाद कोई आएगा तो
Last time we studied, I think is there anybody, you still have English class left, to do. Is there anybody? If you are there, you can join me. Is there anybody? Is there anybody you can join me? We still have class to do. Good afternoon, Priyanshu. Yeah. Priyanshu, Priyanshu, I hope, I assume that you were there in the last. I assume you were there in the last lecture class, and we have studied. I remember we studied tense, so the use of simple present tense, and we also talked about some more thing about how to use simple present tense and those side knowledges, like when a verb becomes plural and when a noun becomes plural, and also we studied that what pronoun is singular and what pronoun is considered the plural one, and the proper use of those pronouns, right? You remember, Pranshu? Where are the rest of you? Yeah, we have studied that, and today we are going to discuss more about these tenses. Please stay tuned. We are going to discuss more about tenses today, and also I'm going to ask questions to you too about tenses. Aarti and Priyanshu, can you tell me how do we make a verb plural or singular? How do we make a verb singular? Can you answer that question? Or how do we make a noun plural? How do we make a noun plural? Can you answer that question? How do we make a noun plural and verb singular? How do we make a verb singular? Hey, you see this word walk, this verb, this is a verb, the verb is walk, right? So walk is what? Walk means to tiptoe around, right? So what do you know the meaning? How do you convert this sentence, this word? How are you going to make this word plural? How are you going to make this word plural? Can you tell me, Lakshmi? How are you going to make this? Hey, it's a verb. It is a verb. Verb, the plural of a verb, we make plural of a verb by adding sorry, the verb is already plural. The verb, any action verb like walk, talk, go, eat, any action verb, eat, jump, right? Any action verb is already plural. We make singular of these verbs by adding s or es, right? It's already plural. It is plural. We make singular of these action verb. We make singular of these action verb by adding s or es. The verb walk is plural. It's already plural. We make plural of this verb walk by adding s. It becomes walks. Talk, the verb talk is plural. We make the singular of this verb by adding s again. It's become talks. Go is plural. Any verb, any action verb is already in plural. It just we add s and or es, it becomes singular. The same way, go becomes goes, eat becomes eats, jump becomes jumps. Understood? That is something very basic. In order to have a thorough understanding of simple present tense, you must know these basics. Why? I am going to talk, right. So the walk is verb here. It's a plural verb. It becomes singular here. The same way, in a sentence, in a simple present tense, we use for singular verb we use singular pronoun, or in another word we use singular pronoun. We use singular verb with singular pronoun or singular pronoun with singular verbs, right? Let's take an example. I hope you got to understand this. The thing happened in simple present tense. The thing that happened in simple present tense. I told you that time that simple present tense is used to express repeated action. Simple present tense is used to express repeated action. He goes for a walk in daily in the morning. He goes for a walk daily in the morning. He goes for a walk daily in the morning. What do you see in that sentence? You see he. You notice the verb goes here. Right? What is he? What is he? He is a singular pronoun. He is a singular pronoun. And go. What is go? Goes. Goes is a verb. Right? Goes is a verb. It's verb 5. Verb 5. And why are we using goes here? Why did we add es here in the verb go? Because the subject is singular. The subject is singular. So you are supposed to use singular verb as well. You are supposed to use singular verb as well. Keep one thing in your mind, that a noun becomes plural. A noun, let's take an example of chair. A noun becomes plural by taking s or es. It's chairs, right? It's chairs. It's a noun. It's chairs, plural, right? बहुत सारे chairs, right? It becomes chairs. And when a verb when you see s or es, or when you add s or es in a verb, it becomes singular. This one is plural, this one is singular. One thing is to notice here is that with plural verb you are going to use plural subjects. and with singular verbs you are supposed to use singular subject. On being said, that being said, what do you see here? He is singular pronoun. Go. Go was. Go is a plural verb. We added es here. Now the verb has become singular to. He goes for a walk. He goes for a walk daily in the morning. Right? Let's take another example. They play cricket in the evening. They play cricket in the evening. They play cricket in the evening. What do you see here? They, right? They is what? They is plural subject. Play is what? Plays. Plays is what? Plays singular. You add s or es in a verb, it becomes singular. Plays what? Is a singular subject. So you need to take that s out. To make it plural, you need to take that s out. They play cricket in the evening. They play cricket in the evening. Another thing I told you. Another thing I told you. Another thing I told you is that the use of simple present tense. Where are you going to use simple present tense? Where are you going to use simple present tense? Simple present tense, I told you that day already. Simple present tense is used to express repeated action. It is used to talk about universal truth. It is used to talk about, to express a fact. It is used for daily habits. It's also used to talk about, to tell a story. Simple present tense is used to talk about live action. Simple present tense is used. Simple present is used to talk about live action as well. You keep that thing in your head. Today we will learn some more thing. Today we will learn some more thing about this tense. Today we will learn some more thing about this tense. It's present continuous. Present continuous. In another word, you can also say present progressive tense. Present continuous you can say, or you can also say present progressive tense. Let's take an example. Before jumping to that example, let's know the structure of that sentence, that tense. That structure, I hope you already know, and you already are familiar with all the subjects, with all the structures and basics, all the basics of present continuous tense. What are basic? Subject plus V for plus the rest of the sentence. This is for the affirmative kind of sentence. This is used. This structure is used for affirmative. This structure is used for negative. Subject plus. I'm sorry. For affirmative, subject plus is, am, are, plus verb for, plus the rest of the sentence is used. His structure is used. Why? Is, am, are here is what? They are helping verb. They are auxiliary verb. And this structure is used. For example, also this is structure, this kind of sentences are called affirmative sentences. Affirmative sentences, these are called affirmative sentences. This is all affirmative. For example, I am, sorry, I am going, I am playing, I am playing cricket, I am playing cricket right now. You know, the use of, we use present continuous tense to talk about what's happening in the present time, right? To express our present action, that present, that something is going on in the present time, we use uh, present continuous tense. First use of present continuous tense is pretty easy, right? An action that is going on, an action that is going on, it is considered in present continuous tense. I am playing cricket right now. This is something I am doing right away, right? It is something being done by me right now. So it includes in the present time. In the present time, we use present continuous tense. Another use of present continuous tense is uh, to to talk about an action that is confirmed, to take place. Present continuous tense is also used to talk about an action, to talk about an action to talk about present continuous tense is used to talk about an action that is confirmed to take place in the future. An action that is confirmed to take place in the future, we use present continuous tense. For example, I am going. I am going to Delhi. I am going to Delhi next week. Next, I am going to Delhi next week. Presents to talk about an action that is confirmed to take place in the future. Like it's a present continuous tense. In another word, you can say we use present continuous tense to talk about an action that is for sure going to happen, that is confirmed to happen, that is for sure going to happen, to take place in the future. Like if you say, you see it's showing a future possibility, right? If you say I will go to Delhi, I will go to Delhi, it means, if you say I will go to Delhi, then what difference do you see in these two sentences? The difference you see in these two sentences is, this is the first one, this is something fixed, that is something fixed, it is going to happen. There are 99% chance, there's 99% chance that this thing is going to happen. When you use I will go to Delhi, I will go to Delhi, it is not that much sure. You are not sure that if whether you are going to Delhi or not. You are not sure about it. This is something that happens that has less possibility to happen. Keep that in your mind. That's why when you are sure, when you are sure about doing something, you use I am going to Delhi next week. You use this one, I am going to Delhi next week. When a program is pre-planned and it's fixed, you use present continuous. Like I am going to Delhi next week. I am going to school. I am going to school next day. Why? I will eat ice cream in the evening. I mean, it's you decide that what is fixed for you. What is that sentence that you consider fixed for you? Alright? I hope you got my point. If you have any queries, you can ask. Any queries from simple present tense, you can ask. Ask about any queries. If you are there and you want to ask something, you ask. Alright. Now let me have a quick recap of simple present tense. Simple present tense, as I told you that day, is used to express an action. Is used to talk about an action that happens on daily basis, and also it is used for universal truth. What is that thing that happens on daily basis? I go to school. I go to school daily. I go to school daily. What is that thing which is considered universal truth? The what is that thing that is considered universal truth? Oil floats. Oil floats on the surface. Oil floats on the surface of the water. The surface of the water. This is something you cannot deny. It's a fact too, and also you cannot deny. The second use. The third use is when storytelling, when you are talking, when you read something, a story, or when you are going to write a story, you are supposed to use. I mean, it's better to use simple present tense. Like the door opens. The door opens, and a man in his 20s enters. A man in his 20s enters wearing a hat. It is, here I am trying to write a story, and I have used simple present tense here. Right? I hope you understand my point. I have used simple present tense here. And also, simple present tense is also used to talk about future. Something that is fixed in future. You can say like the train. The train leaves. The train leaves at 5 p.m. The train leaves at 5 p.m. This is something fixed that is going to happen in order to express an event that is going to happen for sure. You can use simple present tense as well. It's nothing wrong even if you say, or even if you use future, simple future, it's not going to be wrong. The train will leave at 5 p.m. You can make you can make this sentence this way as well, but the thing is, you know what to use, you know better. Like if you use the train leaves at 5 p.m., it means you are sure, there's certainty, certainly the train is going to leave at that time. When you use will leave at 5 p.m., you are not thoroughly sure. You are not sure about that. It's not a. I hope you get my point. And if there is someone on that side of the camera, that side of the screen, you can ask me. If you have any queries, you can ask me anytime. Do you have any queries? Do you have any queries to ask? Alright. The that day we talked about simple present, the use of simple present, the use of simple present. This today we talked about the use of present continuous, the use of present continuous. Why? The structure. I'm going to give you the structure. I think I have forgotten to provide you a structure that day. I'm going to write the structures down. You write it too. Simple present. The structure. The structure for affirmative one is subject plus verb one or s, es plus the rest of the sentence. Subject plus verb s or es plus the rest of the sentence or the object. Now is for affirmative. Is for affirmative. Now for negative is subject plus do, does. Yes, you heard it right. In negative, these two guys come in the field. Do, does. They are helping verb. They are used as helping verb. Subject plus do, does plus verb one plus the rest of the sentence is called negative one. This is called the negative sentence. And for interrogative, it's what? There are two types of interrogative. The first starts with that helping verb. The second one starts with the WH word. For helping verb, interrogative, it's what? Do, does, plus subject. If there is negative interrogative, you include not, plus verb one plus object plus question mark. This is for interrogative one. This is used for interrogative. This structure is used for interrogative sentence. There is another interrogative, WH words interrogative. And what is that? WH words plus do, does plus subject plus not, of course, if there is WH word do, does plus subject plus verb one plus the rest of the sentence. Why do you go there? You also need not to forget to put question mark here. That is necessary. And if you skip that mark, then your is incorrect. Your sentence is going to be incorrect. This one is there, right? For WH interrogative, For WH interrogative, we use it. Understood? I hope you got to understand it. It's nothing rocket science or something. You just need to keep the structure in your mind and start practicing. The more you practice, the better you are going to be at it. At tenses. The structure for present continuous. Present present continuous tense. The structure for present continuous tense is what? For affirmative, is am are is the helping verb which are used in present continuous. For affirmative, it's a subject plus is am are, and then it's verb 4. Then is the rest of the sentence. And you know one thing, verb ing, this verb ing or verb 4 is also called a present participle. It's also called present participle. Keep that thing in your head. And you know the subject is for affirmative. Is for affirmative. This subject is for affirmative, right? And for the negative word, it's subject plus is am are plus not plus verb 4 plus object. It's for negative. It's for negative. You can also now it's come that comes for interrogative. For interrogative, you put the helping verbs here. Is am are here plus subject plus what? Verb 4 plus the rest of the sentence is are you going there this way? And one more thing, do not forget to put the way I am, the way I forget to put question mark there. You do not do the same mistake. Please do not forget. Keep that in your mind. If you do not include that question mark here, then the sentence will be incorrect. Then it's a WH word. WH words plus is am are plus subject plus verb 4 plus the rest of the sentence. Why are you going there? For now, it's I will resume the next. We'll resume the next class later on. For now, take care. Bye bye. See you around. Okay,